Financial horizons, economic landscapes are rarely still. Dips and downturns ripple through them like thunderstorms across a vast plain. Yet, history whispers a reassuring truth. Prosperity tends to rise again, charting a steady climb over time. These cycles aren't aberrations. They're the heartbeat of markets, pulsing with both challenge and opportunity. To thrive amid this rhythm, one must cultivate a sturdy mindset, a resilience that weathers the gusts of uncertainty blowing through the investment journey. It's not about avoiding the storms, but learning to stand firm as they pass. At the heart of this approach lies a philosophy we might call plant and nurture. Picture a farmer sowing seeds in fertile soil, trusting that patience will coax a harvest despite dry spells or sudden frosts. This isn't a frantic chase after quick blooms, but a commitment to tending the field through seasons of flux. Ignoring the daily chatter of wind and weather, those short-term market tremors, keeps the focus on the enduring upward sweep of growth. History backs this. Markets have a knack for finding their footing, rewarding those who stay rooted. The pulse of markets. Economic tumbles. Step into the arena of investing, and you'll soon notice the ground isn't always steady. Markets stumble, sometimes dramatically, and that's no surprise. These tumbles recur with a regularity that's almost poetic, woven into the fabric of financial life. Familiarity with their cadence dulls the sting. They're not disasters, but milestones on the path. The bounce back. After every fall, a recovery stirs. It's not wishful thinking. It's the story etched in decades of data. Markets mend, often stronger than before, delivering gains to those who didn't flee at the first sign of trouble. Over stretches of years, downturns fade into the rear view, replaced by positive returns that affirm the virtue of endurance. Enduring ascent. Zoom out far enough, and the picture clarifies. Beyond the choppy waves, markets climb a gentle slope. Volatility may rattle the short term, but the long arc bends toward growth. It's a quiet promise, one that doesn't shout but hums steadily beneath the noise, guiding those who listen. The mind behind the money investing isn't just numbers. It's a human endeavor, colored by the quirks of our minds. Too often, people sail into traps set by their own instincts, chasing the crest of a wave only to abandon ship when it crashes. This buy high, sell low dance stems from behavioral currents. Fear, greed, the itch for action. Awareness is the first shield, education the second. By shining a light on these tendencies, one can chart a course that sidesteps panic and embraces deliberation. Emotions run hot when markets dip, like a sudden chill gripping a crowd. Understanding this inner weather, how it tugs at decisions, can steady the helm. Picture a captain navigating rocky seas. The storm doesn't dictate the route, the compass does. So it is with investing. Recognizing that a plunging portfolio stirs unease, yet choosing to hold fast or even lean in, turns a moment of doubt into a step toward prosperity. Cornerstones of prosperity. Building wealth rests on solid tools, and few are as dependable as the Horizon Equity Fund, HEQX. Think of it as a vast tapestry, threading together countless businesses, small and large, into a single, affordable weave. Its low toll keeps more of the yield in your hands, fueling growth over time. Then there's the Anchor Bond Fund, ABFX. A counterweight to the equity tempest. It's the ballast in the ship, offering calm and steady income when stocks pitch and roll. Together, they form a balanced foundation, blending ambition with stability. Balancing the scales investing unfolds in two grand acts, each with its own tempo. The Osher growth harvest phase is the season of sowing, pouring resources into equities to reap expansion. Here, boldness drives the engine, aiming for the fertile fields of future gains. Then comes the stability season, where the tune shifts toward preservation. Bonds take center stage, their quiet reliability cushioning against jolts, while income flows like a steady stream. For those in this latter phase, a mix might tilt towards 75% equities, 20% bonds, and 5% liquid reserves, a blend that keeps growth in sight while softening the edges of risk. The global tapestry. Should you cast your net beyond U.S. shores? Some argue for international funds, pointing to distant markets as untapped wells. Yet consider this. America's titans of industry, sprawling corporations with global reach, already stitch the world into their operations. Their success echoes across continents, suggesting that a domestic focus might weave enough of the global thread for most. It's not about isolation, but recognizing the interconnected sprawl already at play. The beauty of clarity-complexity can be a thief, slipping into strategies and snatching clarity. Tangled plans breed missteps, overtrading, chasing fads, piling on fees. A streamlined approach, like a clear river cutting through clutter, sharpens outcomes and trims waste. Picture a simple engine. Funds like CQX and ABFX, fueled by automatic contributions month after month. This rhythm, unfussy, consistent, builds wealth with the grace of a metronome, ticking toward abundance. Shelters for growth. The tax code offers havens, 401ks, IRAs, HSAs, where wealth can flourish shielded from the taxman's reach. These accounts are like greenhouses, amplifying growth through deferrals or deductions. But mind the horizon. After 71-2, essential payouts kick in, nudging withdrawals that might ripple through your tax landscape. Planning ahead keeps the waters calm, ensuring these tools serve rather than surprise. Snapshot. Laying the foundation. Imagine a 28-year-old professional, debt-free, income-flowing, eager to carve a future. The blueprint? Lean into low-cost index funds, those quiet powerhouses of wealth. The strategy unfurls with precision. Tap an employer's retirement plan, max out tax-smart accounts, and steer clear of advisors whose fees erode gains like rust on steel. It's a young sapling planted in rich soil, poised to tower over decades with minimal fuss. Closing thoughts. Wealth isn't a gift bestowed. It's a garden cultivated. Arm yourself with understanding. Embrace a plan that's potent yet uncluttered, and fix your eyes on the long sweep of time. Financial freedom doesn't demand brilliance, just the steady hand of intention and the courage to stay the course. The tools are here. The path is clear. Step forward. Illustration. Core insight. Mastering market ebbs fuels. Lasting success. Picture a river winding through a valley. One day a storm swells its banks, muddying the waters and shaking the calm. A novice might abandon the crossing, fearing the flood won't relent, but a seasoned traveler knows rivers settle, currents ease, and the far shore remains. Instead of retreating, they wade deeper, staking a claim in the turbulence. Years later, the waters gleam clear, and their foothold has grown into a thriving outpost. So it goes with markets. Grit and perspective turn chaos into a stepping stone.